Welcome back to English Lovers Studio. In today's video, we're continuing our series on answering tough but common interview questions. If you're preparing for an upcoming interview or just looking to refine your answers, this video is packed with tips and strategies to help you feel confident and make a lasting impression. Now let's dive in. Are there any types of people you have trouble getting along with? Tips. Provide specific, thoughtful examples. Avoid general or vague responses. Share a concrete example that demonstrates self-reflection and a clear understanding of your interpersonal skills while ensuring it portrays you in a positive light. Acknowledge realistic challenges. It's natural to encounter interpersonal challenges occasionally. Instead of denying difficulties, show how you recognize and constructively handle them. Highlight growth and adaptability. Focus on the actions you've taken to address the challenge and how these steps have helped you grow professionally. Connect your growth to the role. Relate your experience to the job by emphasizing your commitment to collaboration, professionalism, and continuous improvement. Sample answer. My boss recently pointed out that I tend to get frustrated when working with team members who are slow to adapt to new processes. After reflecting on this, I realized that I sometimes have difficulty understanding their perspective, especially when I'm focused on meeting tight deadlines. Since then, I've made a conscious effort to practice patience and understand where others come from. One example was during a project where we introduced a new reporting system. A colleague struggled to adapt, and I initially found myself being impatient. However, I took a step back, explained the process in simpler terms, and offered additional support, which helped them catch up and boosted team morale. I've learned that by offering support rather than focusing on my frustration, I can create a more positive team environment and achieve better outcomes. This experience has helped me become a more empathetic and effective collaborator, which I believe will be valuable in this role. Who do you think are our major competitors? Tips. Understand the company's market position. Discuss the company's role within its industry, such as being a leader in cloud services, software development, or enterprise solutions. Compare products or services thoughtfully. Highlight the strengths and weaknesses of the company's products or services in comparison to its competitors. Ensure your comparisons are factual and professional. Focus on the company's unique strengths. Emphasize what differentiates the company, such as its service integration, focus on enterprise customers, or innovative technologies. Show industry knowledge. Demonstrate awareness of key industry trends, such as technological advancements, and how they affect competition. Express enthusiasm for the company. Conclude by discussing why the company's strengths and market position excite you, and how you envision contributing to its success. Sample answer. Microsoft is a dominant player in the technology industry, particularly in cloud computing with Azure and productivity tools like Microsoft 365. In the cloud services market, your key competitors include Amazon Web Services, AWS, and Google Cloud. For instance, AWS has a significant market share and a broad range of services, but Microsoft stands out with its enterprise-friendly approach and seamless integration across its products. Google Cloud, on the other hand, is strong in AI-driven analytics, but lacks the depth of enterprise relationships that Microsoft has cultivated over decades. Microsoft's commitment to innovation, particularly in areas like AI, sustainability, and hybrid cloud solutions, positions it uniquely in the industry. These strengths, combined with your focus on empowering businesses and individuals, are why I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute to your team. Are you an organized person? Tips. Talk about time and task management. Highlight specific strategies you use to manage time effectively, such as using calendars, to-do lists, or prioritizing tasks. Discuss project and workflow management. Explain how you handle projects systematically, including breaking them into manageable steps, assessing needs, and meeting deadlines. Showcase tools and techniques. Mention any tools or techniques you use, such as project management software, delegation, or scheduling methods, and how these have improved your efficiency. Balance structure with flexibility. Avoid sounding excessively rigid. Show that you value organization but can adapt when situations require flexibility. Relate to job requirements. Connect your organizational skills to the demands of the role, emphasizing how your methods can add value to the company. Sample answer. I consider myself a very organized person, especially when it comes to managing time and projects effectively. I rely on tools like digital calendars and task management apps, such as Trello, to keep track of deadlines and ensure that I'm prioritizing tasks appropriately. I also find it helpful to create daily to-do lists and break larger projects into smaller, more actionable steps. For instance, in my previous role, I was responsible for coordinating a marketing campaign with multiple stakeholders. I started by assessing the needs of the project, then delegated tasks to team members based on their strengths and availability. I used a shared project management platform to track progress and ensure everyone stayed aligned with the timeline. While I value structure and organization, I'm also flexible when changes arise. For example, if priorities shift unexpectedly, I reassess the situation and adjust my plan to maintain efficiency without losing sight of key goals. This approach has consistently helped me meet deadlines, manage workloads effectively, and collaborate successfully with teams, and I believe it would be an asset in this role as well. Do you work well under pressure? Tips. Frame pressure positively. Emphasize that pressure doesn't negatively impact your ability to perform. Instead, explain how you thrive in high-pressure situations by staying focused and organized. Highlight coping mechanisms. Discuss specific strategies you use to handle pressure, such as prioritization, time management tools, or keeping a calm, solution-oriented mindset. Provide a successful example. Share a situation where you successfully managed pressure to achieve a goal or complete a project on time, demonstrating your ability to deliver under tight deadlines. Show focus and efficiency. Ensure your response shows that pressure helps you remain focused and results in you solving problems effectively and on time. Sample answer. I work very well under pressure. I've found that having a clear strategy in place is key to staying on track when things get busy. When deadlines are tight, I prioritize tasks based on urgency and impact, and I make sure to break down large projects into manageable steps. I also stay organized by using tools like task lists and project management software to ensure I don't miss any details. For instance, during a product launch at my previous job, we were facing a last-minute change to the marketing materials, which added pressure to an already tight timeline. Despite the challenge, I remained focused and delegated tasks clearly to the team while ensuring open communication. We successfully met the deadline without compromising the quality of our work. I find that pressure motivates me to stay on task and deliver results efficiently. It doesn't hinder my productivity, but rather sharpens my ability to prioritize and solve problems quickly. Do you prefer to work by yourself or with others? Tips. Adapt your answer to the role. Tailor your response depending on the position. If the role requires independent work, e.g., customer-facing or solo project positions, emphasize your ability to work independently. For roles that require collaboration or managing a team, highlight your interpersonal and communication skills. Demonstrate teamwork and interpersonal skills. Even if you prefer working alone, most jobs require collaboration. Show that you are comfortable working with others, adapting to different personalities, and resolving conflicts effectively. Acknowledge real-world challenges. It's important to recognize that working with others often involves dealing with difficult personalities or situations. Demonstrate your ability to manage these challenges professionally. Balance your answer. While it's okay to express a preference for one type of work environment, make sure to show that you can work effectively in both independent and team settings. Balance your answer to fit the job requirements. Provide specific examples. Offer examples of times when you successfully worked with a team or managed a difficult interpersonal situation. If you work well independently, explain how that has benefited the overall outcome of the project. Sample answer 1. I enjoy working collaboratively and believe in the power of teamwork to achieve great results. For example, in my previous job, I was responsible for managing a marketing campaign that involved several departments, including design and content. While my role was largely independent in terms of planning and strategy, I had to communicate regularly with the team to ensure everyone was on track and aligned with deadlines. At times, we had to deal with pressure from other departments, and I made sure to keep the team motivated and focused. I always find ways to get along with everyone and encourage a shared sense of responsibility. In situations where one department's delay would affect others, I took it as an opportunity to remind everyone of the importance of timeliness and accuracy. I also made sure that the work was distributed fairly and everyone understood their responsibilities. Sample answer 2. For roles that require a high degree of independence, like managing customer interactions or organizing projects solo, I thrive in an environment where I can manage most aspects on my own. However, I also recognize that even in these situations, there are times when working closely with a team is essential. For example, when I was managing a project with tight deadlines, I had to coordinate closely with the design team to ensure timely delivery. Though I prefer working alone in certain contexts, I always ensure communication is clear and the collaboration is productive. I understand that in any job, I may have to work alongside individuals I don't necessarily choose to socialize with, but that's part of the job. It's about getting the work done, maintaining professionalism, and helping others see the bigger picture, especially when dealing with timelines or performance expectations. That wraps up today's video. We've covered some key questions that you're likely to encounter in your next interview, including how to talk about working under pressure, handling interpersonal challenges, and discussing your organizational skills. I hope these tips help you feel more prepared and confident for any interview. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with any questions or thoughts you have. See you next time, and good luck with your job search.